Hey guys, you're playing Reina, trying out this thing from Manchester. Kind of like some economy in my opening hand. The wild side's decent. Okay. See how this goes. Career fair, it's potentially either amazing or it does nothing. Let's see what we can see. Oh, that's really good. Beautiful. Yeah, this is much better than the first hand. So this is typically a hard matchup. Because HB has a lot of campaigns you have to interact with, or you'll just never manage to make them poor. He's gonna pop it. He's clearly worried about the Hades, which is fair. Let's see what this brings us. Okay. Scrubber's pretty good here. But I want to have 2 clicks left for whatever this is. No res, we get a beta test. Let's go again. Biotic labor, alright. Good to know about. Gonna throw down the liberated, we could pump that. Don't think he has any way to tag us without us knowing in advance. Could be an Eve, a sponsorship. Don't really know. Let's see if we could find out what this HQ is. Maybe we can vamp if it's anything useful. Oh. Nothing in the archives, so not overly bothered by that. He's paid 5 and now we know what this is. Gets a free ice. Installs from hand. See Ash. Let's get rid of this Ash. Yeah, let's get rid of the Jackson too. The Scrubber will make this cheap for us. He's gonna let it go. And we're definitely gonna get rid of that Jackson. Okay. Yeah, now if we get Muertos Gang member, we can shut off this Architect. It's pretty great. Good for some good cards. This is alright. Ideally a breaker. We're on Faust, Mimic, Corroder. He's gonna ice that, right? Yeah, he is. I think it's another Architect. Can't really risk it being another Architect, I would say. Let's look for something else. Data folding, not really good. I mean, it's probably good enough to play, but it's not that exciting. We'll just keep moneying up. Ooh, an Eve as well. Well, I'm happy to trash that Eve now that he has paid for it. He's down a few bucks. Just have money coming out of our butts here. Scrubber doing work. Guess we'll play the Crescentus. That's probably a Tobu or something. Well, I don't know what it is. It's actually, we can't really know what this is. It's something that he felt would protect his Adonis decently enough. Could be another random campaign. Could be him pushing agenda out. We haven't shown any. Oh, man. Could go horribly wrong to play that. Horribly wrong. Play the David. It's kind of okay. He's playing like Ichi2, he's playing Toll Booth, he's playing any of the bigger stuff like, what is it, Victor 2. Wow, he's going to run these campaigns on us. And we're not having much to say about it. We got to kill this in case it's at Jackson. Sponsorship. Yeah, we'll get rid of that. We don't want him to get his stuff out of the trash, like get that ash back when he buys an agenda. Oh, there's Faust. I want all these cards. Let's try to deal with this Adonis. Eli. Yeah, let's come back and we'll knife that later. Can lose the dollar from data folding, but I think that's okay. Ah, San. Fair. Well, now we have the threat here, the threat here. We know he has a biotic. We still got to kill this before he just scores a bunch of addendas on us. Is this a bioroid? I'm going to find out. Eli. Bleh. Actually, we're a buck short if we try to knife this now. I guess we're going to just click through. Not great, but it's okay. Well, we could have backed up a Night because we had scrubber dollars, but I think I'd rather get some more money here. And now our data folding is turned back on. Not totally sold on this card, given that we're not playing very many MU sources. So we got like an ash in there, probably. Crazy him going up here. He's almost too rich for this meeting to be good. Could be a second San. Now let's click for 16. But wild side, this Faust is pretty bad. Huh. Well, I'll buy this. Let's see if he wants to res it. Yeah, we'll knife this down. So that's $4 gone from him. Not as much as I'd like, but we're in. To blow up another campaign. Yeah, the Adonis is a prime target. There's got to be an agenda in those cards, right? I'm going to go to the archives. Yeah, there is. Okay, I was worried he was not going to use the Jackson. We had to run Jackson to get rid of him. Oh, we're okay. So the Vamp's not going to land. We would hit the Chrysium. So he is playing a Victor 2. He discarded it because we played the David. Mortos, that's not a bad hit. Oh, let's get this wild side down. That's going to make the Faust a lot better. Installing a lot of ice. I think this may be too much ice. Because he cannot afford to res all that stuff. Another Faust we don't need. Muertos play right away or use it as a trick? Let's play right away. Before he gets something cheap out. So we'll turn down that Eli. And it will delay him from scoring. Oh, he wants to get rid of the Architect. Okay. So maybe he got rid of all agendas, doesn't have anything in his hand right now. Three ice, $13. That's gonna be hard to get in. Yeah, let's go here. We can discard at least these two cards. Maybe the Vamp. It's not that great. Ooh, Victor 2. Okay. Spend one counter here, and we can play the Trace. With one link, I'm not going to worry about using a David token here. 3 cards to break this. He's not going to res it. Alright, so we're going to see from his hand. Jackson Howard, goodbye. Just confirm this is in fact a Chrysium. I don't want to pay 5 for it. Not at all. Yeah, let's poke the R&D. See what ice is here. With our David token, we're pretty safe. I want to get rid of maybe these 2 cards. Not a fan of this Levy. I think you're probably better use of influence in the Levy. Marcus. Ah. So let's throw the second medium. I think there's no we're going to have space for 2. Wow. He's got his cheap stuff. Well, he's on 0. That's where I like him. And we have pretty clear access into this HQ. So he's installing a thing. Deja Vu does not have anything good right now. I mean, we could Deja Crescentis, which is okay. Is it worth 2 clicks? Actually, it might be. Is it? The knife is better. We can knife this Eli next turn. Let's take a poke at the HQ. I don't think he put an agenda in there right now. Biotic labor. Actually, I'm not against trashing with the scrubber dollars. Paying only 3 for it, I prefer by quite a bit. I want to knife the Eli. I can knife the Marcus. Kind of like that. Or Crescentus. We can't quite break this unless we use 2 clicks, but we can do that. So we want to spend 3 clicks to go through this, or 3 cards. Don't want that or that. I think we want the rest of them. I think we just jack out here. Throw the extra wild side out. Eve campaign. Alright, we got to deal with that. That is not okay for him to have. Forked sentry. Okay, don't need that right now. It's actually not a fan of this one because Architect you can't kill anyway. Alright, how good is Xanadu here? We do Xanadu and discard a card, but I think I just want to get in here and spend a bunch of cards to remove this Eve campaign. Turing. Fair. Okay, we'll use David for that. He's not an AI, contrary to what you might think. Probably should have been, but there you have it. So we'll pump with the data folding. Break with the forked. I don't think it's going to be any good. And I actually think the vamp's not needed right this game out of these cards because he's pretty poor already. No D-res in that, but we're going to get in. What do we see? San. Let's not kill that. I will get rid of the Eve, the scrubber. This scrubber is doing crazy work this game. It improves the HP matchup so much. Because we actually don't have that much money. We're relying on our data folding to just trickle in the odd other card we find. Okay, turntable, don't mind that. I'm on board with the Xanadu. It's a little late, but I think it's still good enough. It's not going to be much good for the ability. The MU lets us play Corroder out. It's probably worth doing. I want my David in the trash as well. I think also fine there is running and clicking through the Victor. I'd rather find my third Crescendo to de-res it before I go in again. Ooh. Spoon and Jack out, or we want to play the Mimic. We could Spoon next turn. It's not a huge hurry for that. And we'll be able to actually go through and access. Discarded face up by accident. Oh well. Not a huge deal. Okay, let's spooned. Double click, destroying this. Ouch. Yeah, there we go. So we're in. We're gonna see Project Vitruvius. All right. The headlock is real. Might as well swap it, huh? No, it's not. So next turn we can run the HQ 3 times. Depending on what he does. He probably has more in there. There's only 11 cards left, so he's getting pretty flooded, I would say. There's 7 to 8 agendas left in the game. Archive for Jackson. Gonna throw him away. No, archive for Ichi. Yeah, that's fair. Should have kept her forked, I guess. Well, maybe not. Chronotype, you are late, sir. Setup turn. Without any suckers. I think we want a sucker, but the MU is tight, so I see what they're doing here. I don't think we want to go in there. Let's chronotype so we can have 4 clicks. If we parasite, we'll lose our data folding credits. I think I want to not do that. Let's go here. Turn down this Eli. See if he wants to go here. Whoa! Okay, so that's 3 cards to go through. I think we don't want to pay 3 cards. Well, no, I kind of want a lot of these cards. I want to play the Muertos. So So 4 cards left. What do we got? We have another casts. And I've had worse. Oh, this is brutal. Whew. That's gonna sting. So we can still res the Ichi, we don't want to run there. But we can get a free access on this server. Unless he wants to pay 5 for this Eli to come up. Architect up top. Okay. So we may have an architect with Eve here. Maybe? Did I miss my last click last turn? Yeah, I did. Whoops. Derp derp. See that 9. Tollbooth can come up. What do you think that is? Or that? Let's see what this is. Daily business show. Not really important right now. This is an Ash, you probably want to kill it. If it's an agenda, it could be an agenda for sure. Bringing the Turing up for $5, $6, yeah. Okay. Now we can go HQ. Global food. Don't want this. You know what, I'd rather just get an Interaxis while we can. Maybe win. Yeah, beta test. So the headlock was real. Quite like this deck. The Huertos can be a huge ball buster if you can get enough stuff to keep, if you can keep the critical mass. So they don't have any good choices. Just dirty. Really like it. See, the levy we didn't really need. I really wanted to test this more and find out how many games do you just not need levy to get to the end. Like, we're not going to play this game. It's cost too much. We could have had 3 influence for something better earlier on in the game. Even like a lucky fight or whatever would have been fine. So think about that, but thanks for watching, guys.